Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Graceland North TV. Presenting this evening, Brian Elvis Simpson in the Final Three. Put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone. Just pretend that we're together all alone. Tell a man to turn the jukebox way down low, and you can tell your friend there with you, you'll have to go. You can't say the words I wanna hear when you're with another man. If you love me, answer yes or no. Darling, I will understand. Let's put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone. Just pretend that we're together all alone. Tell the man to turn the jukebox way down low, and you can tell your friend there with you, you'll have to go. Play it, son. You can't say the words I wanna hear when you're with another man. If you love me, answer yes or no. God, I will understand. So put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone. Just pretend that we're together all alone. Tell a man to turn the jukebox way down low, and you can tell your friend there with you, you'll have to go. Yes, you can tell your friend there with you, he'll have to go. Thank you very much. folks. Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Oh, little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice. Say it's very nice and then you run. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister done. Well, I dated your big sister and I took her to a show. I went for some candy, along came Jim Dandy and he stuck right out the door. Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't kiss me once or twice. Say it's very nice and then you run. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister done. Well, I used to pull your pigtails and paint your turn-up nose. But girl, you've been growing and baby it's been showing from your head down to your toes. Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't kiss me once or twice. Say it's very nice and then you run. Oh, little sister, don't you do what your big sister done. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister done. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister done. Yeah. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. Oh, how many arms have held you and hated to let you go. How many, Lord, how many, I wonder, yes I do. But I really don't want to know. I don't want to know. And how many lips have kissed you and said your soul glow. Yes, it did. How many, Lord, how many, I wonder, yes I do, but I really don't, I don't want to know. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you very much and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Graceland North TV and the Brian Elvis Simpson Show. That's me. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, our show, the theme of the show is what we call the Final Three. And the Final Three means the final three studio albums that Elvis recorded before we lost the king. Now, to say the studio albums is not really completely accurate because the third one in that group we've included is Elvis on Tour, or excuse me, Elvis in Concert, which of course was the soundtrack for the CBS special that aired in October. Now, it's important to know that that special and the record, the double record that followed the special, were all planned before Elvis passed away and with no expectation that Elvis was going to pass. The only thing that they altered in the special and on the album, that live album, was the farewell message and the thank you message by his father Vernon at the end of the album. Aside from that album, we're going to be singing songs from the live from Elvis Presley Boulevard album, which was the second to last studio album he did. And then, of course, my absolute favorite album is the final studio album he did, Moody Blue. And we're going to be singing songs from that as well. Now, all of the songs that were recorded, studio songs that were recorded for these albums, fall into a group of recordings called the Jungle Room recordings or the Jungle Room sessions. And the reason why they were called that is because by the time Elvis had got to 1976, it was becoming increasingly more difficult to get Elvis into the studio to record. For whatever reason, there's been various reasons that have been brought up. He was some say he was very much discouraged by the way that the songs were mixed in the end. They never mixed the albums the way he liked them to sound. There was also a comment that he wasn't getting the quality of songs that he'd hoped. And so he just kept sort of turning back to those very sort of sad sort of love songs because he couldn't find a decent rock song to sing. But regardless of whatever the reason was, Elvis just wouldn't go in the studio. So RCA and the executive producer for Elvis, Felton Jarvis, decided, okay, well, if Elvis won't come to the studio, then we're going to bring the studio to him. And in Graceland, for all of those of you that have been, there's a special room in there that was sort of decorated as a joke. And it's called the Jungle Room affectionately now. But originally, the room was designed because when they were looking for furniture to furnish parts of Graceland, they had come across this very sort of outlandish bamboo, huge fur-covered furniture. And Vernon had made a comment, God, that's the ugliest stuff I've ever seen. I don't see anybody in the world why anyone would buy that. As soon as Vernon had said that, Elvis went and bought it. And then he finished the whole room around that furniture he had. There's an actual waterfall in there. And there's green shag carpeting on the floor and on the walls. And they thought that because of the green shag carpeting on the walls and the ceiling, it might produce some half-decent sound to do a recording on. So that's why they picked this room to do the recordings. And RCA would bring a truck over, and they'd bring all the gear in, and they would bring the band in, and they'd all set up in the Jungle Room. And they'd be sitting downstairs waiting for Elvis to make his appearance. Because even though it was in Graceland, he still wasn't enthusiastic about recording. And he had a lot on his mind at this time of his life. There was a scathing documentary book by his ex-bodyguards that was about to be released that Elvis was very disturbed about and felt very cheated by them for them to produce such a piece of literature. So his mind was everywhere but on recording. And they said even while they were doing the recording sessions, it was very, very tough getting Elvis to concentrate and actually sing songs that they had planned to do to record instead of him just fooling around and having fun. Now, one of the other things that you might not know, but is important to sort of realize is the Colonel, with all of his wisdom, like him or love him, it's your choice, but he had signed a record deal at this time with Elvis and RCA that by today's standards is pretty ridiculous. Basically, he had promised that Elvis would produce within one calendar year 2 brand new released albums of original songs and 2 what they call the Camden label, the lower budget albums, and they used to do compilations of outtakes and other songs that were never released, plus maybe one song on there that never got picked for the main albums. So Elvis had to create 4 albums in 1 year, which, as you know, if you bought anybody's recordings today, you would not find an artist that comes out with 4 albums in 1 year. Sometimes you're lucky if you get a new album out of them in 2 years. And he had to come up with 4. So the calculated number of songs they needed to do was they needed 20 brand new original songs sung by Elvis for the 2 original albums, 10 per album, which I know doesn't sound like much, but we're talking about records. So records, they just needed 5 aside. They got 16 in the end, out of 2 recording sessions in the Jungle Room, February 2nd to February 8th, and October 26th to October 28th of 1976, he went in and recorded 16 songs. This is why you find, when you listen to Moody Blue, that there's a lot of live cuts on there. Now, the other significant thing about Moody Blue, just for all of you fans out there who didn't know this, all of the live recordings on Moody Blue, with except one, was actually recorded live, new for that album. The Unchained Melody, although it was remixed in the studio, If You Love Me, Let Me Know, Little Darlin', they were all recorded live on a tour before he went into that studio, or after he went into that studio, part of what they call the spring tours. I believe Saginaw, Michigan was where he recorded If You Love Me, Let Me Know. The only song that was repeated on there that you'd actually heard before, whether you realized it or not, was Let Me Be There. Let Me Be There has come from the album that he recorded in Memphis in 1974, March 19th, I believe it was, of 1974. So that's the only song that was duplicated. Everything else in there was as fresh as they could make it. So we're going to sing all sorts of songs from those albums. By all means, make requests and try and stay in the theme if you can. By all means, you can go through the Elvis and concert stuff, and anything that was on there is fair game. And that's the last concert album. It was a double album. Plus, we're going to try and do, within our 90 minutes show here, all of those songs that came out of those two Proof studio albums. So, you people who request particular songs that are regulars in my set, there's a very good chance you're going to hear them tonight because they appear on these albums. So hold tight. Just let me get my engine warmed up, and we'll get them at you. Right now, we're going to do one of the standards from his concert. Baby, let me be your loving teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck. Lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Oh, I don't want to be a tiger, 'cause tigers play too rough. I don't want to be a lion, 'cause lions ain't the kind you love enough. I just want to be your teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck. Lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. You know I can't be found, sitting home all alone. You can't come around. Well, at least please telephone, and don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Well, baby, if I made you mad, something that I might have said, please just forget the past. The future looks right ahead. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Oh, I don't want no other love. Baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Once. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Well, I don't want no other lover. Baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Yeah. Whew. Thank you very much. This one's from Live for Elvis Presley Boulevard. There's a ship that lies waiting ready in the harbor tomorrow for old England, she says, far away from the land of endless sunshine, to my land full of rainy skies and gales. and I shall be aboard that ship tomorrow. But my heart is full of tears at this farewell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. There's a wicked war blazing, and the taste of war I know so very well. Even now I see that foreign flag raising, the guns on fire as we sail into hell. I have no fear of death that brings no sorrow, but how bitter will be this last farewell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. Though death and darkness gather all about me, my ship be torn apart upon the sea, I shall smell again the fragrance of these islands and the heaving waves that brought me once to thee. Should I return safe home again to England, I shall watch the English mist roll through the day. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. Thank you very much. Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory stray to a bright summer day when I kissed you and called you sweetheart? Do the chairs in your parlor seem empty and bare? Do you gaze at your doorstep and picture me there? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? I wonder if you're lonesome tonight. You know, someone said the world's a stage and each must play a part. Fate had me playing along with you as my sweetheart, and Act 1 was where we met. I loved you at first glance. You read your lines so cleverly and never missed a cue. But then came Act Two. You seemed to change. You acted strange, and I'll never know. Honey, you lied when you said you loved me. I have no cause to doubt you. I'd rather go on hearing your lies than to go on living without you. And now the stage is bare, and I'm standing there with emptiness all around. And if you won't come back to me, they can bring the curtain down. Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, are you lonesome tonight? Thank you very much. Thank you, folks. Alrighty. This next song I like to do for you was originally a George Jones hit. Country song, great country song. And Elvis played around with it in the studio quite a bit to try and figure out the type of feel that he wanted to do. And there's about, well, now there's probably quite a few, but originally when they just did the box sets and stuff, I think there was like only 3 definitive versions of the song. The one that was on Moody Blue and 2 alternates. One was a bit more up-tempo and the other 2 were sort of a slower song. And he settled on taking the sort of half-galloping sort of tempo that George Jones used and turned it into a straight ballad. And it's a real pretty song I like to do for you. And this song was requested by Judy LaForme, and this so this one goes out to you. And also this suit that you see I'm wearing is one of her creations. Thank you very much for making this for me. I appreciate it. And for all you people who want to partake, she does make scarves and other articles of clothing for her ETAs. You can find her on Facebook, and her company name is JL Creative Designs. And it's a beautiful suit, ladies and gentlemen. I'll let her discuss prices and stuff with you personally. But here's a song. It's called She Thinks I Still Care, and it goes like this. Oh, just because I asked a friend about her, just because I spoke her name somewhere, just because I rang her number by mistake today, you know she thinks I know I still care. And just because I haunt the same old places, with a memory how it lingers everywhere, just because I'm not the happy guy I used to be. Lord, you know she thinks I will still care. Well, if she's happy thinking I still need her, Well, let that silly notion bring a change. Oh, how could she ever be so foolish? Tell me where did she get Lord, such an idea? Oh yeah, oh Lord, just because I asked a friend about her, and no, just because I spoke her name somewhere. Just because, Lord, when I saw her, I went to pieces. Oh, do you know she thinks I don't still care? You know she thinks I still care. Lord, she thinks I still care. Oh no, she thinks I still care. Thank you very much, folks. Love letters straight from your heart. Keep us so near while apart. I'm not alone in the night. When I can have all the love you write. I memorize every line, and I kiss the name that you sign. Darling, then I'll read again right from the start. Oh, love letters straight all the way from your heart. Yeah, thank you very much, Rose. So how many people have we got viewing online? Oh, just a little reminder for those of you the first time coming in. We appreciate you coming in and watching the show. It means a lot to us. I know a lot of people, the way they do their live setups, they have their iPhone or their iPad in front of them, and it allows them to see who tunes in and who's making comments and who's making requests, which is great, except that I'm not using an iPhone or an iPad. We're using a webcam. And unfortunately, I cannot see when you come on and what requests you make. However, I'm very fortunate, the luckiest man in the world, because I have my lovely lady Rhonda. She's manning the main computer where the feed is, and she's going to be responding to you and forwarding to me any messages that you may have. So don't be afraid to make any requests and stuff like that, because she's going to let me know. Try and stay within the theme if we can, folks, because we're going to be covering a lot of these 70s songs and future shows as well. And we're just trying to make it a little bit different for everybody, so it gives you the reason to tune in, and you don't hear me sing the same songs all the time. Even though a lot of you like the same songs, which is fine. Just figured, variety is the spice of life. So, how many do we have on now? That's great. Did anybody make any requests yet? Okay. Well, those are right in with the theme. The first one I'm going to do, If You Love Me, was, of course, a big hit for Olivia Newton-John. And they were written by a gentleman named John Rostill, who was the boyfriend at that time of Olivia Newton-John. And he was also the guitar player in The Animals. So go figure. Nice connection. Anyway, Elvis heard the songs and wanted to do them himself because he thought they were just very happy songs. And they became mainstays in his show probably about 1974, right till his final appearance. And he never went in the studio and recorded them, but he always would perform them. It usually came to about the fourth or fifth song into the set, and Charlie Hodge would yell over to him, do you want to sing If You Love Me, Let Me Know, or do you want to sing Love Me? Sometimes he'd do both. And then he would introduce the song, as you know. He'd go, this next song was recorded by Olivia Newton-John, and it's called If You Love Me, Let Me Know, and if you don't, move it. All right. Okay, when I was happy in your sunshine, I grew to love you more each passing day. Before too long, built my world around you. Yeah, and I prayed you'd love another me to stay. If you love me, let me know. If you don't, let me know. I can't take another minute on a day without you in it. If you love me, let it be. If you don't, set me free. Take the chains away and keep me loving you. The arms that open wide to hold me closer, the hands that run their fingers through my hair. Goodbye. The smile that says hello, it's good to see you. Anytime I turn around to find you there, it's so much more makes me love you. What else can I do to make you see? Oh, you know you have whatever's mine to give you. Yeah, but a love there for one can never be. If you love me, let me know. If you don't, let me go. I can't take another holiday without you in it. If you love me, let it be. If you don't, set me free. Take the chains away and keep me loving you. Take the chains away and keep me loving you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the request, Rosanna. This next one was a big song for Mr. Willie Nelson. It was one of the last songs Elvis ever sang. In the twilight, oh, I see her, blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kiss goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember. Only memories remain. Through the ages, I remember blue eyes crying in the rain. Prayer song. Someday when we meet up yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand again. In a land that knows no parting. Blue eyes crying in the rain. 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 Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in Elvis's struggle to find compelling new material, he would often go back to a lot of songwriters with whom he'd had success with in the past, and they would pledge him some song, or they would give him some songs to do for an album. Sometimes the songs will come from his executive producer. And in this particular case, this next song I like to do, ladies and gentlemen, Elvis wanted to do it because this song was originally a big hit for another local Memphian by the name of Johnny Ace, who in 1953 or 1954 had a big hit with this song. But he got into a real serious auto accident, and I don't know how his family was left with bills that they couldn't pay and whatnot. And so Elvis wanted to record this song to help out a fellow Memphian and get him some royalty money and help him out along the way. And it was one of the songs they say that Elvis was probably most passionate about singing in the studio. And it's called Pledging My Love, and it was off Moody Blue. And it goes something like this. Forever, my darling, our love will be true. Always and forever, I'll love only you. Just promise me, darling, your love in return. May this fire in my soul, dear, forever burn. My heart's at your command, dear, to keep, love, and to hold. Making you happy is my desire, dear. Keeping you is my goal. I'll forever love you for the rest of my days. I'll never part from you for your love and ways. Just promise me, darling, your love in return. May this fire in my soul, dear, forever burn. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My heart's at your command, dear, to keep, love, and to hold. Making you happy is my desire, dear. Loving you is my goal. I'll forever love you for the rest of my days. I'll never part from you for your love and ways. Just promise me, darling, your love in return. May this find my soul, dear, forever burn. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you very much. A song more in the country vein, ladies and gentlemen, was presented to Elvis to record. And, because, I mean, what songwriter wouldn't want Elvis to record a song? But, funny enough, Elvis wasn't the first to do it, though the first person that did do it, it really didn't do much. It was actually recorded first by George Jones. And many people don't remember his version too much. It's called Love Coming Down. Elvis Presley Boulevard. I remember my eyes used to light up over promises that I made for the first time in my life. I know now how it feels to be afraid. I don't know what I'd do if you go away. This would sure be one lonely old town for a man so busy growing up in the world that he couldn't see love going down, love coming down. I remember all the times you told me love's all that matters to you. I'm looking back now, wondering how I believed I had things more important to do. I can see how I must have looked at you like some fool in a merry-go-round. That a man so busy growing up in the world that he couldn't see love going down, love going down. Can't you see how everything I've learned would just be wasted if you leave me? You just give me one more try, and I'll always be here when you need me. If you can find it in your heart to forgive me, try to keep both my feet on the ground. With a man so busy growing up in the world that he couldn't see love coming down, love coming down. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. All right. Aside from the If You Love Me, the other Olivia Newton-John song that Elvis had a affection for, and he started singing it in 1974 shows, and then pretty much did it on and off right up until his final show. It wasn't in his final tour, but you could have heard it pretty much right up until the final tour that he did. It's a song called "Let Me Be There." Wherever you go, wherever you may wander in your life, surely you know I'm always gonna be there, holding your hand and standing by to catch you when you fall, seeing you through with everything you do. I said, oh, let me be there in your morning, oh, let me be there in your night. Let me change whatever's wrong and make it right. Let me take you to that wonderland that only you can share. All I ask of you is let me be there. watching you grow and going through the changes in your life. Well, that's how I know I always want to be there whenever you feel you need a friend to lean on. Here I am whenever you call, you know I'll be there. I said, oh, let me be there in your morning, let me be there in your night, let me change whatever's wrong and make it right, make it right. Let me take you to that wonderland that only you can share. All I have to do is let me be there. Let me be there in your morning, let me be there in your night. Let me change whatever's wrong and make it right, make it right. Let me take you to that wonderland that only you can share. All I have to do is let me be there. All I have to do just let me be there. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. Thanks again for that request, Rosanna. Funny enough, ladies and gentlemen, there was a song that the public just kept harking on Elvis to sing. Out of all the songs. And in 1976, he finally gave in and did it. And he enjoyed doing it, although he didn't actually get to do it in the key he wanted to. He wanted to do it one step higher, but it wouldn't allow him to hit all the notes at the end that he wanted to do if he did it. So he did it a step lower than planned. But beautiful version nonetheless. This is Elvis's version of Danny Boy, which appeared on Live from Elvis Presley Boulevard, much to the joy of his fan base who had been waiting for many years for it. It goes something like this. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses dying. 'Tis you must go and I must buy. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow, and I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, oh Danny boy, I love you so. But if you come and all the roses dying, and I am dead as dead, I will maybe you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say, I'll be there for me, and I shall feel you tread upon me, and then my way will return sweeter be, for you will bend and tell me that you love me, and I shall rest in peace until you come to Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song I'm going to do for you was, it was an example that Elvis Presley was, it's in my opinion, was trying to find a new sound. He was trying to find something a little bit more back to basic where he came from. And this song does share that, because it was probably one of the most underrated songs on the album. And it was a big hit many, many years later for the Judds. But it showed that what a stripped down band sound with Elvis could have been, and what he could have done had he found where he came from, his roots in rock and roll. And the song is called For the Heart. And it goes, hopefully, something like this. Ready? Yo! Had a dream about you, baby. Had a dream about me and you. Had a dream and I woke up crying. I can roll but just can't run, and time's gone by tick-tock. For my heart, I just can't love no one but you. Well, I'm high and dry and lonely. I'm as lonely as can be, and I stare out of my window. Oh, I can play, but I just can't win, and the weather's looking mighty dim. For the heart, I just can't love no one but you. For the heart, For a heart, for a heart, just can't love no one but you. Yeah, for a heart, for a heart, for a heart, just can't love no one but you. Yeah. Had a dream about you, baby. Had a dream about me and you. Had a dream and I woke up crying. Oh, I can hold, I just can't lie. And time goes by, tick-tock. For the heart, I just can't love no one but you. Oh, for the heart, for the heart, for the heart, just can't love no one but you. Yeah, for the heart, for the heart, for the heart, I just can't love no one but you. Yeah, for the heart, for the heart, for the heart, just can't love no one but you. Yeah, for the heart, for the heart, for the heart, I just can't love no one but you. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. For Jan? Jan. That was for you, Jan. Thank you very much for the request. All right, we're going to moving right along on these albums here, folks. Here's another one that was a studio cut on live from Elvis Presley Boulevard, recorded in the Jungle Room. It didn't get very good reviews, but Elvis was great on it. And even though the song is a little sad, it's called Never Again. Oh, I never ever loved anyone this much again. I can't take it anymore. I've been hurt before, never ever quite like this time. What will become of me when you're no longer here? If I can't stop loving you, what am I to do? You'll be free, but where will I be? Now that I'm used to love, how can I stand alone? Now that love has come and gone, like the ending of a song my lonely heart keeps singing. Where do I go from here? Will I get over you? If so, next time I'll be smart. I know before I start. A heart that don't care, don't get broken. I hope I never ever love anyone this much again. Never, ever never again, never again. Thank you, folks. One of the best rock songs that he found. That strangely, to my surprise, nobody's redone. I think it's worthy of one. Was the first song on side B of Moody Blue. I'll let all you people who had the record figure that one out. It goes like this. Baby, get closer. The lights are going dim. The sound of your breathing has made the mood I'm in. All of my resistance lying on the floor is taking me to places that I've never been before. Ooh, well, I can feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. Way down where the music plays, way down like a tidal wave, way down where the fire plays, way down. Way on down. Ooh, my head is spinning. You got me in your spell. 100 magic fingers, swirling carousel. A medicine within me, no doctor could prescribe. Your love is doing something that I just can't describe. Ooh, well, I can feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. Way down where the music plays, way down like a tidal wave, way down where the fire plays, way down. Way on down, way on down. Hold me again, tight as you can. Need you so baby, let's go. Way down, all feels so good. Way down where I always would. Way down where I never could. Way down. Way on down, way on down. Thank you very much, folks. This song was the last song on side B of Moody Blue. You may not mind that it's over. From every point of view, even though I am shattered, it's easy for you. You don't have to face the music, you don't have to face the crowd. Just go back where you came from. No, you ain't even proud. I had a wife and I had children. I threw them all away. And now you tell me, you dare to tell me I should go back to them. What do you think I should say? I found it hard to leave them. Saddest thing I ever had to do. My problems haven't started, and it's easy for you. I had a wife and I had children. I threw them all away. And now you tell me, you dare to tell me I should go back to them. What do you think? What on earth do you think I should say? If you ever tired the good life, only an year or two, I got no choice, I'll forgive you. 'Cause it's easy for you. You only have to call me, and it's easy for you. You only have to call me, and it's easy for you. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. Ready then. I think it's time with this next song to do the title track from my favorite album. Yes, my honey loves this song. My frog loves it even more. I just have to find the correct version. And this is it, I believe. This is a song that was becoming big for the king just as we lost him. It only got performed a couple times in his shows. They sort of tried it out, and the recordings really weren't great. It's sort of like he just sort of just sort of threw it out there because I think someone would request it, so he'd do it. But they were working on it. It never got to fruition. And who knows, maybe in the next tour that never was, it may have been a full-blasted version, great of the song. And now this is called Moody Blue. It goes like this. Sort of. Well, it's hard to be a gambler betting on the number. That changes every time. When you think you're gonna win, then she's giving in. A stranger's all you'll find. Yeah, it's hard to figure out what she's all about. And she's woman through and through. She's a complicated lady, so call her my baby, Moody Blue. Oh, Moody Blue, tell me am I getting through? I keep hanging on, trying to learn the song, but I never do. Whoa, Moody Blue, tell me who I'm talking to. You're like night and day, it's hard to say which one is you. Well, when Monday comes she's Tuesday, when Tuesday comes she's Wednesday, to another day again. Her personality unwinds like a ball of twine on a spool that never ends. Just when I think I know her well, her emotions reveal she's not the person that I thought I knew. She's a complicated lady, so color my baby Moody Blue. Oh, Moody Blue, tell me am I getting through? I keep hanging on, trying to learn the song, but I never do. Whoa, Moody Blue, tell me who I'm talking to. You're like night and day, it's hard to say which one is you. Oh, and pray for my Moody Blue. Yeah, Moody Blue, tell me who I'm talking to. You're like night and day, it's hard to say which one is you. Oh, Moody Blue, tell me am I getting through? I keep hanging on, trying to learn the song, but I never do. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. That was fun. Why Elvis liked this song, we don't know. I guess it's just fun. A little dog, oh, where are you? Oh, my love. Oh, just for you. Oh, you. My darling, I need you. Darling, I need you to call my own. I hold your life, your little foot, hand. I knew someone would understand that. Come on now, hold my hand. My dear, I was wrong to try to find you. Oh, my love. Oh, just for you. Only you. Something like that. We'd often say after you finish that, he goes, that's just a silly song. I'm just up here going hoopa hoopa hoppa hoppa hoopa hoopa hoopa, and you like that. I'm like, why do you guys like all the silly songs? Of course, the truth of the fact of the matter is they just wanted to have fun. All right. We're making our way through. For those of you that just joined, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You wonder what's going on here. I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. No, we're working through Elvis, the final three. Basically, we're going through the final three album cuts, official album cuts that Elvis did before we lost him. We've gone through a ton of songs already, folks. If you make requests and we have to reject them because we've already done them and there's so many more to do, we don't want to we want to try and squeeze as many in as we possibly can. So bear with us a little. I'm going to do one now. I know most of you out there know that Elvis and Tom Jones were pretty nifty fans. They spent vacations together, and Elvis would go over and watch Tom perform, and vice versa. And but their friendship was sort of a very friendly, competitive friendship, because it's because of what Tom did. Elvis got back in the business, and Elvis wanted to make sure that he had just as good a show and could sing just as well as Tom could. No, that's all a matter of taste. It's like saying, what's a nicer strawberry shortcake? This one or that one. They're both tasty and they both look great. So it's like, no, I mean they had a friendly competition going on, and Tom sang some of Elvis's songs, and on Live from Elvis Presley Boulevard, the final cut on the album was a song that was one of Tom's big songs, big, powerful ballads, and Elvis took a crack at it and did a pretty good job, and I'd like to try and do it for you now. It's called I'll Never Fall in Love Again. You'll remember it, I'm sure, when you hear it. I better make sure I get a drink for this one. This is a biggie. Okay. I've been in love so many times, thought I knew the score. When I saw you in his arms, baby, couldn't take anymore. And it looks like I'm never gonna fall in love again. So easily cast aside my pride. When I saw you in his arms, baby, I broke down and I cried. And it looks like I'm never gonna fall in love. That's why I'm singing. I'm never gonna fall in love. I mean it, Lord, I mean it. you very much, folks. You have to give me a second. That one made me dizzy. Well, we hope you're enjoying it out there. Those of you that tuned in. You know what we're going to do? We'll do something a little different. Because it does fit into the genre we're doing today. Honey, you want to do me a favor? I want to pass you my guitar. Yeah, that one. I don't need to put it on. Just give it to me. I'll just put it on my lap. Elvis, when he did Elvis in concert, he basically explained how he started out. And he said he started out with, there was 3 instruments. There was electric guitar, another guitar, and a bass, and that's all. And the song went something like this. All right. Well, that's all right, mama. That's all right for you. That's all right, mama. Just any way you do, but that's all right. Baby, that's all right. Well, that's all right now, mama. Any way you do. Oh, mama, she done told me. Papa done told me too. Son, I knew you fooling me. She ain't no good for you, but that's all right. Baby, that's all right. Well, that's all right now, mama. Any way you do. Ain't you gonna ball? Well, ain't you gonna ball? I'm leaving town, baby. I'm leaving town for sure. Well, then you wanna be bothered with me hanging around your door, but that's alright. Baby, that's alright. Well, that's alright now, mama. Any way you do. Ain't you know, mama? I got a deep, 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 but that's alright. Baby, that's alright. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. One more time. I got a dee 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 dee, but that's alright. Baby, that's alright. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. What's alright now, mama? Any way you do. Thank you, folks. Probably one of the most successful songs Elvis had. Off the 2 albums. I think it peaked at 41 on the chart. Depending what chart you looked at, of course. But it was a favorite of him when he performed, called Hurt. It goes like, deep inside of me. say our love was true, and we never, no, never part. Now you want someone new, girl, it breaks my heart. I'm hurt much more than you'll ever know. Yes, honey, I'm so hurt because I still love you so. Even though you hurt me, yeah, I nobody else could ever do. I would never, ever hurt her. Thank you, folks. A beautiful song by Neil Sedaka. There was a man, a lonely man, who lost his love through his indifference. A heart that cared, that went unshared until it died within his silence. And solitaire's the only game in town, and every road that takes him down, while life goes on around him everywhere. He's playing solitaire and keeping to himself begins the deal, and still the king of hearts is well concealed. Another losing game comes to an end and deals them out again. A little hope goes up in smoke, just how it goes without saying. There was a man, a lonely man, who would command that he's played, and solitaire's the only game in town, and every road that takes him down, while life goes on around him everywhere. He's playing solitaire and keeping to himself begins to do. And still the king of hearts is well conceived. Another losing game comes to an end and deals him out again. And solitaire's the only game in town, and every road that takes him down. While life goes on around him everywhere. He's playing solitaire. Thank you very much, folks. Perhaps one of the highlights of the Moody Blue album, in my opinion. And there's a lot, because there's a lot I like on that album. Love the album. Played it to death. Got it hanging on my wall now. It's more because it's one of the blue ones. Was the opening song that was recorded in Saginaw. And it was something that he just worked into his live shows. But after they took the raw recording from the concert and then they added a few bits and pieces here and there, it's one stunning track to listen to. Absolute beautiful. And I'm going to try and do some of it for you now. It's a song called Unchained Melody. And it goes like this. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch. Time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. Oh, I need your love, God. Speak your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Lonely rivers sigh, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home. My love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a lonely time, and time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. God, speak your love to. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure performing for you tonight. I hope you've enjoyed our trip down the final three albums of Elvis Presley. Haven't got many more songs left to do. Just a couple. But before I do that, I'd like to just do a shout out to you guys. Thank you all very much for tuning in. And we hope that we can break up your boredom. You're really helping break up ours because the days seem to go on and we don't get a hell of a lot of done, except for the fact that we get to look forward in doing these shows. And we look forward to entertaining you. We miss not doing it on our regular basis as we normally do. And so this is as good as we're going to get for now. And it might be this way for a while, as it looks like the entertainment sector is going to not do a lot of the entertainment in public venues and public gatherings very quick. It's like stage 4 in their plan, and that could be towards the end of the year. So it could be a while unless the other stages go really quick because everything's going well. And, I've always said, and I said that when I got into the business 25 years ago, this is my 25th year anniversary in the show business as Elvis. And as long as people want to come out and watch, I'll go out and sing. If the day comes that nobody cares that what I do anymore, then I will stop and I won't have to do it for anybody again. But that is really a joy to do it for people who enjoy the music, because I enjoy the music as well. And if you are in a place where that you would like to leave a gratuity or tip of any kind, you can just go to the PayPal address that's on the picture there at the bottom. You'll see it says PayPal.me / Graceland North, and we'd graciously accept any gratuities that you can afford. But it's not necessary. It's not mandatory, because I, like all people, understand that it's tough times out there, and just allowing us to provide entertainment and that you're enjoying it is reward for us. Really is. And thank you very much for tuning in. And I just wanted to throw out a reminder that this coming week, or on Saturday, you have Robin and Darren. Is it Saturday or Sunday? Sunday. On Sunday, you have Robin Kelly and Darren Lee. They're brothers, and they both do Elvis, and they both won world championships doing Elvis, so that doesn't happen very often. I know most of you know who they are. They do a show together, which is very entertaining. They sing all sorts of songs. They sing them all over the book. And they go on at 5 o'clock our time on the West Coast, 6 o'clock Mountain Time, makes it about 8 o'clock, I guess, on the East Coast. And then the following, that coming up Wednesday, I'll be back with Opry North. We're going to get on our saddle and our horse and trot into some old classic country for you. And we hope that you'll join us for that and enjoy some of those songs. On the Thursday after that, Robin Kelly has his own show. And he starts at 6 o'clock his time, which is 5 o'clock our time here. So Thursday at 5 o'clock, you can see Robin Kelly, and he's just nonstop. He's like the Energizer Bunny. You get him started and just keep singing and singing and singing. He never wears out. And very talented and very funny guy, and one of my best friends. So I look forward to watching him. I watch him every week, and maybe you guys can as well. And then next Friday, we'll be back here again with Elvis. And I haven't quite figured out what the theme is. It's probably going to stick around. We're going to cover a few more of the albums in the 70s era because there were a lot of songs in that era that I like and that I know, because it's the era that's my preference. But as you know, I did Elvis from the movies and I did Elvis by request, and we will be doing those again very soon too. So as long as you can show up and give us your requests, we'll be more than happy to sing. Yeah, I think I pretty much covered it. I'd like for you all to send your salutations to my lovely lady Rhonda, who's manning the master board there, making sure everything's running smooth. And I'm gonna do a couple more for you here. Let's I'm gonna do an up-tempo one, and well, sort of up-tempo. It was a song that was it was in the Elvis in concert, of course, because we're staying with the theme. But it was he used to say it was his dad's favorite song, and it's called "Trying to Get to You." Or as he would say, trying to get to y'all, depending what part of the country you come from. Or trying to get to yous. I've been traveling over mountains, even through the valleys too. I kept traveling 9 days. I kept running all the way, Lord, baby, trying to get to you. Ever since I read your letter, where you said you loved me true, I kept traveling 9 days. I kept running all the way, baby, trying to get to you. Well, you love me later, and my heart began to sing. There were many miles between us, but it didn't mean a thing. I just had to reach you, baby, in spite of all you put me through. I kept traveling 9 days. I kept running all the way, oh baby, trying to get to you. Yeah. Well, there's nothing I could hold me or keep me away from you. When your love letter told me, yeah, that you really love me true. Lord above knows I love you. It was he that brought me through. When my way was dark as night, it would shine as bright as light. Well, I was trying to get to you. Yeah. Thank you very much. And one song that he would do in the concert years, of course, was he would get his backup singer to sing the song first in the original language, Italian, Mr. Cheryl Nielsen, who I had the very honored pleasure of meeting and talking to, and I got a signed autograph and saw him perform. Phenomenal vocalist in his own, and he used to sing backup with voice with Elvis Presley, and then from about 1975 on. And he would sing the beginning part of the song in Italian, and then Elvis would come in and sing the rest of it something like this. When I first saw you, with your smile so tender, my heart was captured, my soul surrendered. It's been a lifetime waiting for the right time, but now that you're near, the time is here for the light. It's now or never. Hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight. Oh, tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never, my love away. Just like a willow we would cry an ocean if we lost true love and sweet devotion. Your lips excite me, and your arms invite me. Oh, who knows when we'll meet again? Lord, this way. It's now or never. Hold me tight. It's me, my darling. Be mine tonight. Oh, tomorrow will be too late. Now never my love away. It's now or never my love won't wait. Oh, solo mio, that's all I know. It's now or never, my love away. Thank you, folks. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for supporting Elvis Presley music. And we hope to see you all back again to join us here at Graceland North, where we're bringing it back for you, we like to say, bringing back the music to keep you entertained during this very difficult time in our world. And we hope that soon everything will be back to normal. Until then, we'll keep singing for you as long as you want to keep listening. And if you find others like you want to keep listening to, by all means, get them to come join in with the group. The more the merrier. The bigger the audience, we love it. And until we meet again, folks, in the words of the king, the one and only Elvis Presley, until we meet again, may your God bless you and adios. Wise men say only fools rush in. But I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Yeah, river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things you know are meant to be. You know, take my hand, take my whole life too. For I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, I can't help falling in love.
has left the building. Thank you and good night.